Release the Kraken!
Yardy me hearties, and welcome to the map making series with Captain JaRs, where we are building the MobaCraft map. And today we're going to try to revamp the lane minions, and we're going to try to achieve the pushing lane. Now, I've been gone with this, or this series has been gone for almost a week. I haven't uploaded anything on this, and that is because I've been doing an absolute crap ton of bug fixing. So things that didn't work as they were intended to. So for example, when the game was finished and everyone should have been teleported up to the skybox, if someone was dead and were hanging around here and being, oh, I'm so dead, I'm waiting for my respawn timer, they would actually not be teleported up there or be even taken out of the respawn view. So they would stay dead, and they would just be stuck there forever and ever, because the system would shut down when someone pressed the button, and they would just be stuck there. Anyway, so we are going to take a look at pushing lanes. So I had an idea, since we're using zombies and zombies follow villagers. I have these little cages around each of these towers. So this will be kind of how the game will work, if it works as I want to, the pushing lanes. So these guys will probably disappear if this works as I want it to. And these will spawn with the towers. Now the map is turned off, but the zombies would take damage when they get inside the tower's range. If the map was on, they would take damage. They won't now because they because the map is turned off. Also, I'm sorry about that little cut over there. That's because I'm a little bit sick and I will be coughing, not voluntarily, of course. So I'm going to try to make nice cuts so you won't have to listen to that. And that is why my voice isn't as it usually is. Also, I have no idea why this specific block always becomes darker. Also, another odd thing, I've placed this entire thing in MC Edit, and this glass appears to believe that it is glowstone. Because if I update it, so if I take this block, you can see that we have a light level of 14 right here. And if I start updating a few of these blocks, the light level should decrease. Okay, it doesn't really. I have no idea where this light is coming from. Odd. Anyway, let's keep going. So we have some zombies here. Now there's nothing special about them, and that is why it's night. But if I spawn them, they will head their own ways, and they will go for these villagers. Oh, which is so cool. And if the towers were turned on, the towers would attack them and they would die. And if this core system works as I want it, it will... the tower will also take damage. So once the towers have been pushed down, so we do that. Let's actually try this. One tower has been pushed down. So let's see. And then both of them goes towards the first tower. So that might be just for balancing. It will be good for balancing. So if you push down one tower, you don't get the huge snowball effect advantage, but you do get an advantage, of course. So let's try with guys in the very back. Now, normal zombies, a normal zombie will actually not find them. If we do that, they'll just, oh, what are we doing? And they will walk around randomly. But if we spawn these guys, they should find them. Find them! Find and destroy them. Perfect. So they are going to walk past the first and second, the first tower in this patch, which will disappear if this works as I want it to, which it does appear to do. So I'm really excited because this means pushing lanes that will just push if you don't do anything against it. So this will keep players in the lanes, which is really cool. So let's do that. And since this works as I wanted it to, and the villagers, they will spawn with the towers, and they will be, of course, invisible, and you won't be able to interact with them. How I'll do that, I don't know. Maybe I'll... Oh, dang it, I forgot to take a pause. Sorry about that. You have to listen to that now. I'm sorry. So maybe I'll raise them up so you can't reach them. I do believe that you can anyway. I don't know. Is there a way to make it so that you can't trade with villagers? Summon a villager that doesn't have any traits that you can't click on? I don't know. I'm going to take these command blocks and I'm going to break them. And I'm going to go to the map and I'm going to try to add them to the system and make it so that we have these pushing lanes. Also, I need to add the villagers, of course. The villagers is going to be kind of important for this system. So give me a few minutes and I'll work with the redstone. So I need to add 2 command blocks in this, which is probably not going to work. So I'll have to copy these guys and just have 2 test 4 commands. One which will go to the back and dictate if there is a villager above or not. So anyway, give me a few minutes and I'll do some changes to the towers and the minions. And I'll be back in a few minutes. Or a few seconds for you, like less than a second. So 3, 2, 1. And I'm back. So that's how fast that went. Now, of course, it wasn't that fast for me, but it didn't take way too long time either. So I've only changed the middle lane. As you can see here, it's the middle 2 towers and the middle 2 towers. And the middle spawners or spawning platforms or areas, whatever we want to call them, that I've changed. So what I've done is that I've taken the test for skeleton command. So this is the command that tests that detects if the tower is alive or not. So what we want to do is, if it is alive, this turns on and it summons a villager like a little bit above it. So there's a villager above the tower which the zombies will go towards, and when it dies, this will turn on and it will kill the villager. So the zombies will no longer just go towards that destroyed tower. And that is same for all of the 4 middle towers. And the let's lower this. And the spawning of zombies, which I did a take of this before and I said skeletons all the time. It was horrendous. So this is the normal zombies. I haven't changed these. And they have nothing special. They just have the leather caps. Now these guys have the leather caps as well, but they have the attribute follow range 45, which makes it so they can see from the center of the map to the second tower's villager. So they will go from the center of the map and head towards the bases. So hopefully this works. And what I've done is disabled the second spawning areas, so the one that is between the first and second towers on both sides. I've disabled those. I'll point on them when I get to the map. And I've just made the center spawning area, I've made that a constant spawning point. So a redstone block will be spawned here when the map starts, and it will give it a few ticks for the villagers to be spawned and the towers to be spawned, and for the players to get ready. And then it will actually just continuously spawn the zombies on a little bit of a delay. Now it shouldn't be way too much and way too little, but I think this is a good delay for now at least. Maybe it's too little, or maybe I just have to add more zombies. So let's actually get to the map and do the /kill command so I can start the map, and we will try this out live. I will be in creative mode though, so game mode 1. So we'll be in creative mode and we'll have a splash potion of invisibility because I want to test if the zombies can still see the villagers if they are invisible, because if they can't, there's going to be a problem, because I don't really want the villagers to be visible for the players. That would be not wanted. So the game has started. Ooh, you can see it's working. It's working really nice. Now they are not doing any damage, and one of the guys decided to actually go to the wrong tower. But I don't have to be there at all. I just be on the map, so the redstone will work, of course. But they will spawn again after a little while. So we can see that in a few seconds. You can see that. Oh, they spawn again. Oh, and they're splitting up. Now the towers are not taking any damage as of now, but that is just a little bit of redstone that has to be added. So if we start pushing down one of these towers, you will see that the villager should die as well. Now, I haven't tried this myself, but he does. And now when these guys spawn, they are all going to head for this tower. And this is an unintended feature, but I'm going to let it stay because I consider it to be good. It's going to lower the snowballing rate. Because as the red team, I have destroyed a tower, I have more gold. And normally that would just give me an advantage, and it would give me quite a lot of an advantage because I have this bigger area to work with. Where I'm kind of safe. Also, these guys are the ones that are disabled. But now it's actually pushing back on me and making us, or trying to help us to get back on a level playing field, making the game a little bit more fair, as to say. So let's actually kill this guy and we'll kill these zombies. And he'll actually head over there. And we'll see when the next guys spawn. They should also split up and head for the next towers. Ooh, let's see. I'm so excited to see this work because this is what I didn't like about the map. So if these guys just continuously spawn in the center and walk, oh, that's so nice. I am going to add more zombies. That I'm fairly sure of. At least one more. It's possible I'm going to have them spawn in a pattern carpet, so blue and red. So let's see. So the red zombies, if we can call them that, they will spawn in a pattern like this, and these guys will spawn in a pattern like this. So we have 5 zombies going in each direction. That is probably how I'm going to have it. I leave these as a memory for me. Now let's actually see if they can see an invisible villager. So he's now invisible. They can see him. That is really nice. Oh yes, they can definitely see him. That is perfect. So this means that this is working. We have pushing lanes. Now the only thing I need to add is that the zombies do damage to the turrets. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna add that. I don't want them to do too much damage, because that would be kind of unbalanced. Maybe I do it so that every time... No. I'll have to think about that one. I'll definitely have to do that. Anyway, I'm going to smash down these turrets. I'm gonna think about that, and I'll bring you back when I have a little bit more ideas. And once we kill this guy... this villager should have died. Yes, it did. And they're not going to push anymore. So maybe I'll add that a villager is spawned over here. And when they get here, they'll just die. No, they'll actually not see this. So I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just leave the villager here and make the zombies go towards here. Not sure. There are still things to think about and make a decision about. So also, if you have any suggestions on this system below, so tell me below. But for now, I'll give you a second to relax while I do some more work. Oh well, am I getting excited now? Oh yes I am. So what I've gone ahead and done is that I've deleted all the clocks running on the zombie spawner areas thingamajig, so the lane minions. And I've gone ahead and set up these things that I showed you before. I've set them up on all 3 lanes. I have set up villagers for all 3 lanes. And I've gone ahead and added the damage here. So what I might possibly do in the future is do this. So it will do that little bit extra damage. So I'm going to do that now. And what the command block that I have added... Let's do this. The ones I've added below is doing the same as the commands that you're seeing right now. But instead of affecting the zombies, it is affecting the skeletons. So let's take a closer look. So we have effect at E and coordinates, type skeleton, and C1. That's just remaining from me copying this. So the C1 is not necessary, but we have 21-1, so it's a 1 second wither 2, so the wither effect 2, and that's going to apply 1 quick half hearts of damage to the skeleton. So let's just fly up and start the map and see what will happen, because I don't know, I haven't tried it, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't. My voice is not good enough. But I am super excited to see what's going on here. Oh yeah, I was going to add more minions. I forgot about that. Anyway, let's just see. Okay, so the turrets now do twice as much damage to the zombies as they did before. That's what I added on camera. And let's see it starting. We have the guys. We have villagers on all towers. And there go again. Oh, they're taking damage. That's amazing. Wow. It happened to all lanes. Wow. That's amazing. So what will happen now is if I leave, just stay here and look at this, is that the zombies are actually going to push down the towers themselves. Wow, this is... Wow. Oh, this is so awesome. This is incredible. I love it. Oh, I can't believe I didn't think about this before, because I was so disappointed when I realized I couldn't have pushing lanes. And now that I can, I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. So, I don't know. Maybe... I don't know if you'd like a time lapse. So there's no zombie spawning over here. Okay, so I've done something wrong. Something's been done wrong. I haven't added the barriers here either, so that's one thing that's gone wrong. So we'll ignore this lane. Let's see, the zombies here are spawning. There's no zombies there? Or is it just because I was too far away? I don't think the zombies have persistence required, so the zombies will despawn. So that might be what's happening. But what I'm gonna do is actually I'm going to see how long it takes for the minions to just push down the lanes themselves. So no, it's just these guys. So these are not working at all. I must have done something wrong in the commands. But this is really cool. This is super cool. And I'm going to leave the camera like so. Something, yeah, like this. Like this will be perfect. I'll leave it like this, and I'll give you a quick time lapse. I hope you're okay with that. So I'm just gonna wait for the zombies to die off so I can make a quick cut. Okay, so time lapse. Hope you enjoy it. Otherwise, I'll just say goodbye right now because I leave after this time lapse. So there's still a little bit of things that has to be done, like fixing the outer lanes and make the villagers invisible, and adding the 3 extra zombies. But other than that, there's no real, nothing really interesting to show you on camera. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say goodbye now. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, because this has been amazing. I just love the thing that's going on in front of you. Maybe there's a time lapse now. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I thank you for watching, and I shall see you all next time.